The Special Committee on COVID-19 Control has decided to devise a comprehensive plan on the health recommendations and restrictions that need to be imposed on reopening the country with the lifting of the curfew. The plan will be prepared by 3 relevant authorities covering 3 areas. Under the guidance of the Health Ministry and the Health Specialists Committees, the Ministry of Public Administration will issue recommendations on how to maintain services in the public sector. The Ministry of Transport will issue recommendations with regard to public transport, and the Ministry of Labour will issue recommendations on how to maintain services in the private sector. These decisions were taken at the online meeting of the Special Committee on COVID-19 Control chaired by Finance Minister Basil Rajapaksa this morning. Minister Rajapaksa said the fullest support of the public health inspectors, local political authorities, rural development committees and the media should be sought when implementing the plan. Mr. Rajapaksa pointed out that all sectors should work together to continue the country's economic process under the new normal concept in the face of the COVID-19 challenge. He said that the economic growth rate, which was maintained at 12.3% during the second quarter of 2021, fell down to 1% during the third quarter due to the lockdown imposed in the country, and therefore, he explained the need to work towards the target of maintaining the country's economic growth rate at 3% in the fourth quarter. He expressed optimism that this would help maintain the country's overall annual economic growth rate at 5% this year. The opening of schools was also discussed at length, and the relevant recommendations of the Health Specialists Committee have been forwarded to the Ministry of Education. Mr. Rajapaksa also instructed the relevant officials to refer the recommendations directly to the governors and the provincial directors of health. International organizations on children, including UNICEF, as well as pediatricians in the country, have pointed out that it is not necessary to wait until the vaccination program ends to open schools. The specialists pointed out that schools and preschools should be reopened as soon as possible to ensure the uninterrupted education of the children, and that proper health recommendations should be followed in this regard. The specialists also said the commitment and care of the parents is also vital in this. Minister Prasanna Ranatunga pointed out that with the commencement of the operations of the newly established test center from tomorrow, PCR tests of the locals and foreign tourists entering the country would be more efficient. According to the data released by the Department of Government Information on Friday 24th, another 1,332 COVID-19 cases recorded, moving the total number of confirmed cases of coronavirus reported in the country to 511,372. On Thursday it has been reported 46,150 persons are under medical or home-based care, while the total number of recoveries has reached 452,692. The Director General of Health Services on Thursday confirmed another 82 COVID-19 fatalities, raising the total number of COVID-19 fatalities of the country to 12,530. According to the data released by the Department of Government Information today, the latest victims include 51 males and 31 females. 61 deaths have been reported among elderly people who are aged above 60 years, and 21 people aged between 30 to 59 years have also succumbed to the virus infection. The Epidemiology Unit of the Ministry of Health reported as of Thursday 23rd 14,183,520 people have received the first dose of a COVID-19 vaccine, and 11,406,358 people have received the second dose.